I do not enjoy. I don't get it. What? Or I mean, I do see why they would do this, I guess, but it annoys me when a new game comes out, the first in its series, and they got to do a fucking colon.
All right. Well, we gotta. What are you talking about?
I don't like that. I feel like it's like you're Chronos. This is the first Chronos game. Just call it Chronos. Why is it gotta be Chronos: The New Dawn?
Well, Chronos would be the series, and then the New Dawn would be like, that brand.
You know,
like
I'm not
the
even
Plague
gonna get into it. I'm just
Tale.
gonna say,
I think
fuck
the second. You don't. I think it's unnecessary.
All
It's
right,
like the
think of
first
this other
game could just be
bro.
the original game. It could be Chronos. The second game you could add a colon for specificity, but it's like you're releasing a new game and you have a colon with a subtitle. It's like, what's the specificity for that? I don't get it confused with another Chronos game.
It's
that
just a
hasn't come out
cool
yet.
title, dude. Titles don't have any,
I think it's too much. I think Chronos is like a really cool name,
shit, that's what
or
I
New
say.
Dawn, I guess, but not Chronos: The New Dawn. That's like
I say kiss my
like
butt.
I partly agree with you and partly disagree because, I'm kind of two minds about it. I agree that the overuse of like subtitles, especially ones that don't really have like their own impact, like the New Dawn doesn't really do anything for me.
No, I think simplicity
and-
is power. You know, it's a better name without the subtitle, and it's
Chronos,
not
no,
needed.
Chronos,
That's
no,
all right.
it does not. Chronos, that's just so fucking generic. That's Chronos.
All right,
If
but
I
the
was
New
not going
Dawn
to do a
doesn't make any
subtitle-
less generic.
Right. If I
Makes me
was
think
going to
of cavemen.
not do a subtitle, I'd probably have the title be more distinct, like more than Chronos is.
What about?
probably like Chronos Trigger?
Well, let me hit you with
Yeah.
Planescape Torment.
Yeah, like why can't you just call it Planescape? And then
That's the
if you
name
want,
of the setting.
That's the setting.
but is that from like a book series or something? What do you mean by it's the
It's from
setting?
Dungeons and
Like-
Dragons.
Okay, well that's different because that's a pre-existing setting.
I don't-
So this is the game Planescape Torment. I get that.
There is something to simplicity, but everything doesn't need to be simple. Like, okay, RoboCop Rogue City. We just wanted to be called RoboCop. What's just called
No.
What's wrong with
there's
that?
There's a movie called RoboCop, and that's the first movie. That's okay. The game being called RoboCop Rogue City is distinguishing itself from the movie that exists.
That's even
okay.
crazier.
There's
I don't think
nothing
any
else
human would
in
have
this.
thought the RoboCop game coming out in 2025 was the RoboCop movie.
No, I agree with him on that point because it's super annoying.
Well,
for me
I'm
to,
sure
like,
it's not the
have
first
multiple
RoboCop game.
Examples of a piece of media in a franchise be called the same thing. I always
Chronos
get
New
annoyed by
Dawn
that.
is the first piece of media in the series. They should just solidify the world and just call it Chronos, and then anything else.
I'm looking through my Steam page. There's so many games. Ancestors,
I know.
Humankind
And
Odyssey.
I know,
boom.
and I hate them.
I think
Why
it's
would-
better
why-
without it. Ancestors, real cool name for a game.
I think I always hate when there's a semicolon.
For me, it's a matter.
Arena
it's a
Breakout
case-by-case
Infinite.
basis.
Come on, just call it fucking Arena Breakout. Unless there's different more than one Arena Break. I don't know actually, but if that's the first,
Maybe
game
there
of
were
the series,
finite
I
ones
think it is.
beforehand.
Right.
I
Yeah, no
like
imagination
partly
is surprising.
agree with
Kingdom
you,
Come
partly-
Deliverance. Why does it need a deliverance? Why is it Kingdom Come Deliverance? And then on top of that, you're gonna call it Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as a sequel. So like the colon doesn't even need to be in there.
You
just
just
getting
shot yourself in the
confused? Is this
you
a
just shot
confusion
yourself in
thing?
the foot, dude. Because all right, take all your logic out of it. Kingdom Come Deliverance is a cool ass title, and so it works because it's badass. That's a badass title for a game.
I feel like relying on the subtitle, like you can make a title without having a subtitle. A subtitle, to me, there's a purpose to a subtitle. It's like specifying one thing over another thing. So like the
Well, that's
first
great
game
for
should be
your
called
day. Wait, you
Kingdom
know what?
Come.
Hey, when you come out with a dictionary that competes with Webster, hey, I'll start taking your fucking. I'm just so mad.
Well,
Sorry.
I mean,
Why are you so mad?
Kingdom Come, like Kingdom Come,
He's
like
insane.
Planescape
not
Torment is
insane.
like making a statement of where a Kingdom Come. Okay, that's a statement on the setting of the game, and then Deliverance is a statement on the theme of the game. I don't think that's there's a problem with that.
So if the theme, if they're specifying a theme of the game, even with that logic, they're specifying a theme of the game, but then they make a second game and it's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So what? It's got the
Yeah.
same theme. So then what's the point of specifying anything if so
You just
far
have
all
no
of your games
whimsy
have
in
the
your
same
heart,
theme?
dude. You know what? If the world was vetoes, every fucking world, every business logo would just be like a fucking Arial font spelled out their name, and that would be it. Why do any more?
All
What
right,
do you
all
need?
right. Let's just agree or disagree. Is Kingdom Come Deliverance not a cool title? Outside of this argument, is that not a game title you saw at one point and said, "Oh, that's cool," or have you
I think
always
it's cool.
harbored
I
a
think it's
feeling of like, "Oh man, that's a really stupid title"?
I think it's
I don't
cool
think it's stupid,
words.
but
I
I
don't think
wouldn't
it's a
be
great
like-
title. I feel like
I
it's
wouldn't be like
confusing.
intrigued by it on its own.
You don't know where you hop in the series. You don't know. Oh, can you come Deliverance? By the way, that's actually the first game. You can hop in right there.
I mean, have you honestly ever been confused by that? Are you sure?
Yeah, I would
that
say
you-
so. If I didn't know anything about Kingdom Come and you guys were like talking about, oh yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance, I'd be like, oh, they're talking about like, I don't know, maybe the third game in like a series that they like.
Of like an RTS.
This is the most Greg argument I've ever heard. Not
I
Greg,
think
I don't
on
believe
cinema,
it.
Greg.
I'll be honest, I don't believe it. I don't buy that there's ever been a moment in your life where you didn't know that Kingdom Come Deliverance wasn't the first game of that series.
You're wrong. I'm using an exact example. I don't think this is crazy. This is how semicolons work, right? Like in literature. Why is this like a crazy?
No, I mean,
No,
I think
not
in titles,
necessarily.
I'm sure I
It's-
could find literally hundreds of and thousands of book and movie
Yeah.
titles that do the exact same things as these movies.
I know they're used, but I'm saying I feel like the proper way to use it is use it in you're specifying one title versus the original or a different one. It's not like if you're
No, I don't think
establishing
there
a
has
series,
to be a use,
you don't
man.
need a
I think
semicolon.
it's you know, there's no like real rules to that. You know, it's look at that thing I just posted. Tomba ! 2 colon the evil swine returns.
But this is not an
That's
example that's relevant though. This is the second game. What's the first Tomba game called? I don't know.
Just
I'm genuinely
Tomba.
asking. Okay, well there you go. First game should be called Tomba.
Okay, but you've got but this is more insane. You've got no problem with the just crazy exclamation point in there. Yeah, and to your point earlier, the evil swine returns. I mean, that's just implied. Why do you even need it in there? Why wouldn't it just be called Tomba 2?
I feel like you're.
Of
That's
course,
the
of course,
exact
the evil
opposite of
swine
your point.
returns.
My
He has to
point
return,
is
otherwise you
just-
don't get a game. Yeah.
My point isn't about sequels. I'm talking about the first game in a series having a colon is unnecessary and it's just too much. You don't need that.
Look.
You're sending me
You're
sequels
we
to
should move
games.
on. You're
I'm
insane.
saying this makes sense. Sequel having a colon makes sense.
I think that I think I can largely agree that like I find it unusual stylistically to have a subtitle colon, but I don't find it offensive, and I think it can and does work for a lot of things. But like I think the real thing you're chasing after, both sides of Chronos: The New Dawn is a bad title for a game. I think it's just a bad game title. The subtitle thing may be part of it, but I think it just sucks as a title in general.
I think you're right that it's unfortunate for both those reasons. But I am talking about I do think it's unusual for a first game to have a semicolon period. Even if it's a cool name. Like Kingdom Come Deliverance, cool words, surely. But I don't think it's like a good title for a first game.
You're nuts.
My take on it is that you guys are coming at it from opposite sides that are very black and white, when I think more realistically it can be used both as a stylistic theme setter and also as a distinguishing like sequel titler, and it's extremely case by case on how much that works and what you're using it for. But I guess it's funnier to argue about this.
Stop playing both sides, Flash. Just pick
Yeah.
a
Get
side,
the,
dude.
you know, you're making
Don't
me
be such
more
a-
Hey, you know what?
than the
Fuck
other guy.
Flash.
Yeah.
Fuck
Fuck
Flash.
you. And Greg. I actually no,
They
Greg's
hated
the
me
worst. He
because
didn't
I
even
was
say
right.
anything.
Why would I speak? Why would I speak to the two fools? Let the peons
There
argue.
was 3 of us in there.
Let them
No,
destroy one
I only
another.
count 2 of you as human. One of you is not even.
You're not going to tell us which one though.
Nope.
All right, fair enough.
It's funny, and I mean, an example of that is, you know, one of the most famous examples is George Lucas. While Star Wars 1977 was still in theaters, he amended a subtitle to the first Star Wars film, A New Hope, because he was like, oh shit, it's doing well. I better make sure people know that more is coming and it's part of like a saga that I already have like envisioned and laid out. Yeah. I mean, and some people might say, it would be confusing going forward. And, in conversation, it might be confusing going forward to be like, Star Wars. Wait, which Star Wars do you mean? Star Wars, the first
Just
one.
Star Wars, first one.
That's fair. Actually, it had to be given a subtitle to distinguish itself.
Yeah. It was never crazy to me that he decided to do that. But I can also understand purists being like, well, it was the first one. It
was the first Star War.
Yeah.
It actually wasn't the first Star War. It was, it was the fourth Star War. But, oh well.
That's just
we just didn't
way
know
too
about
confusing.
the earlier ones yet.
So I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I can't wait for this to be half the episode, but are we all back to actually get back for real?
Pulsar Lost Colony. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm just looking through my Steam list.
I was just scrolling through my Steam list too. I would play some Pulsar, man. Play like 2 missions.
I think one of the lessons of this. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think one of the lessons of this argument is just that, like, don't make your title boring in the first place. I think we can all agree on that.
That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Chronos: A New Dawn is a terrible title. That's just
All right. Now, what about the Metal Gear games?
I think Metal Gear is a cool
Metal Gear
enough,
Solid 2,
like,
semicolon, Sons of Liberty,
It just
Metal Gear
sounds
Solid
good,
3.
but Metal
Wow.
Gear Solid.
I think I'm missing-
sounds-
missing my point, though.
actually, Metal Gear has its own problems, man. Because you start with Metal Gear, and then you get
It sounds cool, though.
Metal Gear 2: Revenge of Snake, and then you get Metal Gear Solid, and then you get Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah, it's just the worst naming ever, actually. All of
Right,
those.
but here's the thing, and maybe this is just ageist. Look, man, if you were like PS1 and before, it doesn't really exist.
I don't know. I've always liked the Metal Gear naming scheme.
No.
A lot of
I
times
do
Japanese-
genuinely like it. I'm just saying it's very kooky.
Oh yeah, Japanese naming schemes in general are often pretty kooky, and it kind of brings its own flavor to our American ears and eyes, being like, what does that even mean? Like Metal Gear Solid. Like, oh,
But see,
okay.
that's exactly it. Yeah, and that's what
It's
I'm
kind of
saying.
fun.
Tactical, dude. It means tactical espionage action.
Dude,
Right.
colon, no colon, fucking upside down words. As long as it looks cool and sounds cool, I don't give a fuck what's in it, what the rules are. It's just gotta look and sound cool. And I guess that would change for every person, but like, I don't know, some things just have cool names almost universally. Crypt of the Necro Dancer?
Dude, that's a
great
good
name.
one.
That's a good name.
Dude, that would be a
And then
fun.
and then the sequel,
Oh,
Rift
man.
of the Necrodancer.
That would be a fun podcast game. Would be to, we'd have to try to be fair about it somehow, but like, would be to everybody has to come up with like bring the coolest title thing. You know what I mean?
Like
I was just thinking
coolest
about-
titles in video games. Or
Well,
making
yeah, like
titles.
no. That like coolest established title. Like
World
you know,
of
John-
Warcraft, The Burning Crusade.
nope, I already lost. World of Warcraft is not a cool title. Like, and I mean nothing by that, but like it just
Damn, dude.
it just
I don't know.
dude, WoW has so much other context embedded into it. I can't just dissociate it. You know what I mean?
Well,
I would
that's
say
your
the same
problem.
thing.
But think about it though.
That's-
It's a
yeah, like, that's
world.
you, though.
Yeah, but it's
You're
a
just saying the
world
name.
of
The world, it's a
Warcraft.
world of Warcraft, and then The Burning
You
Crusade.
understand how big
It's
a
a
world
whole
is?
world in which war is crafted, bro.
I mean, I know your world may be a little tiny,
All right,
but
well,
this is
small
the world
world.
of
All right,
Warcraft.
Small guy world.
by that logic, what must be a cooler title would be Mario Galaxy. Because the
No, 'cause
Galaxy.
it has Mario in it, and then
No, that's
sometimes we
Mario.
don't call
Mario's
it Mario,
for
and that makes it very
children.
uncool.
Oh well, I'm sorry, you're not allowed to take that into account. You have to take the title, and it's
Cannot
Galaxy.
take it
It's
into
so
account.
big.
Cannot. take it.
All right,
The
yeah,
Mario
you
part,
gotta get
see,
the
Mario
galaxies
part ruins
big.
it, right?
But
The
like,
world and the
you know,
Warcraft
Mario.
are both good, but the Mario, yeah, brings it down.
I've caught myself saying Mario now, and then like not on purpose. It just slips out of my mouth sometimes. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? there?
Infected. I was thinking about the Ratchet and Clank series, how the the first Ratchet and Clank game became the odd man out by just being called Ratchet and Clank, whereas all of the rest have a colon subtitle that is a crass pun. And so it like leaves the first one as like this weird energy of like trying to be sincere, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That bitch Ratchet, and I'm Clank.
I'm so sorry.
I've never played Ratchet and Clank, sorry. I don't know anything about it.
Craig, I think you would actually really like this. I mean, I know you would have liked it as a kid. I think you still probably enjoy it now, but it's a great series.
Many guns.
My take kind of feels. I'm thinking about it. Kind of feels like a Greg take.
No, Vito. No.
Dude, that's what I said, dude. It's
Vito, I think you had legitimate
Did you
points.
say that?
Just their disagreement does
not.
not.
Greg thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I give it.
I know, and to be honest, I'm looking
5
through
bags
these.
of popcorn, but I gotta take one off because they should have called it Sekiro, not Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, because it's the first game in the series.
Whenever I see a
but here's-
subtitle, I go looking for the first, and if I don't find it, I'm confused.
But here's the thing: I'm looking through my Steam titles, and probably out of like over 20 games with like subtitles, I'd say more than 15 of them are just like big franchises trying to, differentiate, like a Warhammer or something, or
Right.
like a.
But occasionally
like a sequel.
you get like the first game in a series and they got a subtitle. And
I
I'm
was gonna
looking
say,
through my
every
thing
now and then.
and they're all shit. You know what? The one that kind of won me over here, maybe, but I got an argument for it. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. That's kind of a cool ass name. But think about it. How many times have you ever said, "Oh yeah, I love playing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice"? You just call it Sekiro.
Whoa,
it's extraneous, the subtitle.
It doesn't count.
But-
That one's not even in conversation. Sekiro's not the first game in that series.
What? What are you talking about?
I didn't know this either.
Yeah, there was Shadows Die Once, right?
Did Shadows
That's
Die
not
once
real.
already?
That's not real. That's not real.
I
fucking
don't even
with
remember what it's called. I'm trying to find it.
Are you
The
serious
Shadow-
right now?
But the Shadows Die Twice, I thought was a direct, like, it's a spiritual successor to like a 2000s era one of those games, a Tenchu game.
Oh well, then
I've
that
never
would
heard of
then
that
that's
before.
okay. That's if that's true. I've never heard of them. Very curious, but that would be
I-
okay
I-
then. That's legally allowed by my standard.
Hey, to your point though, Vito, I was looking at my Steam
maybe
games.
maybe I'm bugging. It was worth looking up, but like I could have sworn that like when people saw Shadows Die Twice, they knew it was a Tenchu game.
I mean, I always heard it was supposed to be a spiritual successor to Tenchu, which I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Kind
No,
of.
I didn't know that.
Me and Kurt played this shitty Diablo clone called Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem.
Wolcen, Lords of May.
Yeah.
No, I've never even heard of that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It was complete dog shit, but Wolcen, colon Lords of Mayhem,
Yeah, I don't.
first
fuck with
one.
that.
But I mean, it was a shitty game. So
Was there ever another Wolcen?
I don't think. No, dude, the game is dog shit. I'm telling you, like me and Kurt, Kurt made me get it, and like we played 10 hours, and even he was like, I don't want to play this anymore, man. Sitting at a 56% on Steam. But I'm saying that age and I'm looking
No,
through these. and
I hear you.
the
They're all
games that
bad.
don't follow
If the left side of your semicolon like isn't good enough to be a standalone, then it's just a bad name. That's my opinion.
See, no, I don't agree
for a
it's
first
because
game.
it's I don't agree it's because of the semicolon though.
By the way, I just fact checked myself. Sekiro started development as a Tenchu game and diverged and became its own thing. And so calling
Okay,
it Shadows
that
Die
makes sense.
Twice is meant to harken back to its history.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
All right, like, hey, I love
Well, that's
talking with my
legally
friends.
that's legally allowed then.
We should get
We
back to the show.
we should get back
Okay,
to the
fine.
show.
Greg, you here?
Don't let them.
Pick this up after.
Don't let them.
Yeah, man. I've been here the whole time.
Just put your flame out, Vito.
No, I'm standing true.